You may have heard about
the second tick of heavy firing speed not working
in Man vs. Machine, and that's mostly true, but I've actually identified 3 different possible upgrade behaviors between the different miniguns. There's a rant about this in the middle of my heavy tutorial video, but to summarize, there's a lot of number rounding in TF2. For most of the miniguns, plus 10% firing speed and plus 20% firing speed both get rounded to the same number, which is neither 10% nor 20%. So the second increase effectively does nothing. There's a nice infographic available online for visualizing this, and it would have saved me a lot of time pulling my hair out if I had stumbled across it back in 2024. As you can see, the Tomislav has a different base firing speed than the other guns, so it's the 10% upgrade that gets rounded to 0 instead of the 20%. Except when it doesn't. Based on my personal testing, it seems like the 40% upgrade on all of the miniguns except the Tomislav can be bugged, sometimes granting a maximum firing speed of about 2 bullets per second less than it theoretically should. Meanwhile, the Tomislav will sometimes fire slightly slower than it should with no upgrades, and the 10% upgrade is required just to bring it up to normal. Another thing I've never heard anyone except myself talk about is that the plus 10% upgrade for the Huo-Long Heater doesn't seem to provide as much of a boost as it does for the other guns, so the 20% actually does something, even though based on the community's understanding of the underlying mechanisms, it should work the same as the stock minigun, the Brass Beast, and Natasha. Now, if you look at SIG's handy chart posted on Steam, you'll notice that all 3 anomaly areas I mentioned occur where the theoretical speed and the actual speed are almost exactly equal. I'm not a video game developer, but the TF2 wiki says that a similar bug with sentry firing speed is due to server timing errors, so maybe these locations on the graph are where the math is most sensitive to server timing errors. Whatever that means. Anyway, here's a handy chart summarizing the different firing speeds for each minigun, though exactly how this translates to damage per second is a whole other story.